Hey guys, it's Lyssah and I'm back. This week was a little bit crazy. This past week was a little crazy in a good way and in a way. My sister-in-law took the two older kids for us for the weekend. So we were able to get out. We went for a drive. We had some good time, just mommy and daddy and little Milo. And it's really funny how it's like, it feels like a vacation when you only have one kid versus three. So that being said, I weighed in on Friday last week. And my weigh-in, I'll just tell you instead of putting the footage I took, because it was one of those things where you think you're recording, you're not recording, and then you record yourself turning the pages. So last Friday, I weighed in at 208.2, another 0.2, and which was good. I mean, it was a 2-pound loss, so that was good. And then I went, we went into the weekend. We went to this place called Linville. They apparently have the best burgers in Tennessee. So I was gonna try one of those. I did. I got a bacon cheeseburger, which are my favorites. I know they shouldn't be, but they are. And it was really, really good. And it was one of those things where it was kind of like worth it. And I realized I haven't had a burger in almost 2 months. And I remember thinking, so is this really like the best burger in Tennessee? Or is it just because I haven't had a burger in 2 months? The world may never know. But if you're ever in Linville, I highly encourage you to check it out. Soda Pop Junction. So it's right in their little downtown Main Street kind of area. So had that. They also had a fried pie store down the in the same little area. So we got a little fried chocolate pie and we shared it. But here's the thing. I'm actually really proud of myself about that day, because in the past I would have, I ordered fries with my burger and then I really wasn't hungry for my fries. So I just didn't eat them. I think I had 3 or 4, very little. And I ate my burger. I was only gonna eat half of it. And then I was like, something tells me this needs to be eaten fresh and I'm hungry. And so I did it. So then the Friday night, or the night before that, we'd had a little date because, again, we didn't have the kids. So I got sushi for the first time since I had Milo, and I love sushi. So I went into this week with this mentality of, oh my gosh, I've eaten so bad, but not realizing that some of the changes that I've been making were still in effect. I still tracked everything since I'm doing WW and was staying pretty much within my points, going, using some of my weeklies, but not bad. And then I don't know what happened, but this week I was just feeling mentally not there. I was feeling really discouraged. I was feeling really fat, feeling oh, I'm not losing anything. I'm probably not going to have a loss this week. I'll be happy if I don't have a gain. I was really not in a good headspace. Sunday we went for a hike with the kids, which was amazing. We did almost 3 miles. It was our first time doing something like that as a family of 5. My mom went with us. It was a lot of fun. The kids and I have been going to the splash pad this week, all this kind of stuff. But for some reason, I was just in this really funky headspace. I don't know what it was about, but it was funky. So hence, I didn't have the motivation to refilm my video from last week, and I was just feeling really hungry this week. Serious, I felt like every time I turned around, I was hungry, and which I haven't really felt like that doing WW. So for the first time, this was week 8, so almost 2 full months on WW, and I felt I don't know, again, just really hungry. And I even for the first time went over my weeklies. And I have not done that this whole time so far. Now I only went 6 points over my weeklies, which really isn't too bad, especially considering all the fun things I ate this week. I went into this morning when I got up to weigh feeling this is gonna be bad. I'm gonna be happy if I just maintained, because I just feel it's gonna be a lot. And it wasn't. I actually lost 3.4 pounds this week. So I weighed in it started this week at 208.2 and I weighed in this morning at 204.8. I even jumped back on the scale. I'm like, are we sure that's right? Make sure this is on even ground. Like, is my scale malfunctioning? And I was really, really surprised. And I think today is the first time I've really realized how much of a head game weight loss is when you've been bigger. And I know I haven't been as big as some people. My highest, I was 265, and that was right around pregnancy. But I got up to like almost a size 20. And it's so funny because half the time I look at myself, even though clothes are fitting so much looser, like I'm able to pull on pretty much anything in my closet and it fits great. But I look at myself and I still see this super heavy person. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I still have a lot to go. Let's be real. It's a lot. But I'm starting to see where the mental battle comes in, because I was so tempted to just be like, screw it this week. But I still made myself track and keep track of my points. I still made myself weigh in first thing this morning. Yeah, so I guess I'm sharing I know I'm kind of rambling right now. It's gonna be like maybe a 10-minute video, who knows. So sorry if you're new here. I ramble sometimes, but I just want to offer that encouragement. If you look at yourself and you feel like you don't see differences, it may very well not be accurate. My husband, when I told him this morning that I was afraid I was going to weigh in heavier, was like, why did you think that? So as I was saying before the kids screamed, so yeah, just because you feel fatter or you feel like you haven't lost weight or whatever the case is, doesn't mean any of that is accurate. So I just want to encourage you guys, don't give up on yourself. I think a lot of times, at least for me personally, I end up self-sabotaging. And I'm starting to see, I think a lot of that is because of the headspace and the feeling like I'm somehow not going to be able to do it, or I don't know. So all that to be said, yeah, just keep at it. You have a day where you eat something you shouldn't. Next day, just get back on track. And you may find that you surprise even yourself. I'm really excited. I'm definitely getting in a better headspace. Yeah, it's getting better. It's getting like, okay, no, this is doable. I'm excited to see where the month officially ends at. And yeah, so again, sorry for missing a week, but it was gonna happen sometime. Let's be real. I'm a mom of 3, work, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Also, I just want to thank everyone for watching and thank you for your continued support, because I did see some comments come through in my last video during this week, and that was sometimes enough to keep me like going, okay, don't just give up. Don't just let it, don't do it. Don't do it. So thank you all for your support. And I just want to say again, if there's anybody who's following me and you have your own channel about your weight loss, please feel free to drop your links here, and I would recommend everybody checking them out. If you have your own channel, please drop your link. Everyone, please go check each other out. Let's make sure we support each other, and follow your gut. If you see someone has a video, encourage them, respond to them, leave a comment for them, because you never know, that might be what they need in that moment. And it might give them the strength to say, okay, I'm not gonna have that fill in the blank right now, or I'm going to get up and go exercise right now. All right, so here is my weigh-in for today. Last weigh-in was 208.2, and today we are at 208.2. 204.8. I have to be real. Like, it's unreal. I didn't think that had any chance of happening. Okay. Alright, so here we are updating for June. And it looks like our June goal, since you'll remember we lowered that to actually 6 pounds and I forgot to update it. Yeah, so we hit that, and we still have, I think there was another point. All right. So yeah, so our weigh-in, all right, so my weigh-in for this week was 208.2. My weigh out was 204.8. So that is 3.4. I did work out. We went hiking this week. And as far as water goes, I honestly, I did not do very good at tracking. All right, guys, no judging, but I know it's wrinkly, but I'm so excited about this shirt. I'll see if I can find a picture from our engagement shoot. I wore this, and if I'm being honest, in the past few years, it has actually shrunk, and I've gotten, fatter. So, but it is like fitting better now, I think, than it ever fit when I first got it, because I'm about, 10 pounds lighter than, when I got engaged. I'm just super excited. And then these are my 13 Old Navies that before I started this, I couldn't even, close all the way. And now they're looking pretty good. So yeah, I just had to share. It's a non-scale victory. Smaller pants than I wore at our engagement pictures. Wearing the same shirt. Very flowy, very loose. And look, it's just a little bit, but it's starting to get a little collarbone. I'm so excited. I'm so shallow, I guess. So that is that. It's good. We can do it. What I'm doing, I'm so tired. If you're still watching, I'm so tired. 2 out of 3 of my kids are up from about 1:45 to about 3:30 this morning. I was up